Hey, what's up, Roxstars? It's Rox, and I am coming to you today with the review for Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 11, Episode 4. So let's get to it, shall we? Alright, you guys, so the show opens with Kandi and Todd going to see Dr. Jackie. You guys know Dr. Jackie from Married to Medicine, that you guys always ask me to review, that I don't review because I don't watch it. She delivered Ace. And Kandi is telling Dr. Jackie that she feels like there's still some problems with her conceiving.
Well, I know it was some problems before, but I feel like it's getting worse because, Ace is 2 years old now.
Kandi's been having issues with fibroids. I guess that was her issue from the beginning. She's had a few surgeries. Now, no pregnancy seems to be sticking. But because of modern medicine, we know that they have two girl embryos, that are sitting on ice and waiting to, waiting to be hatched. That's not a good word to say. You know what I mean, you guys. They want to have these two babies. Dr. Jackie says, well, you guys have two, but, they usually only will implant one. Todd's like, oh, no, no man left behind. He really wants to use both of them. Well, they're not going to put them both in, so you're going to have to use two surrogacies. And that could run you up in the $90,000 to $130,000. And Kandi was like,
what? One of my friends was telling me that they did it like $30,000.
Yeah, that's the Pookie price. But you guys know that Kandi, she down for the Pookie price. Kandi, wherever she can cut a few dollars back, Kandi's all for it. But Dr. Jackie says no. But you guys are in luck because Dr. Jackie actually knows someone who could do it.
Kandi was just like, well, I really would like to be involved. And
Dr. Jackie says, no, you would come to all of the visits. Todd want to fill the lady up. Can you rub her stomach? I said, Todd, you ain't getting enough from Kandi. See, this is why we had these problems a couple of seasons ago. Kandi, you too busy, girl. Go over there and fuck your man so he don't have to feel like he got to be rubbing strangers. Looks like that's where we're headed to, the surrogacy. Two babies, two surrogacies. Kandi got it. Okay, Todd said let him get out there and, make this money. Because these babies ain't going to pay for themselves. I said, you ain't going to pay for them either. Nigga, go watch Ace and let Kandi go make the money. Then we see Eva. She's at the cigar shop, middle of the day. I guess she's trying to get away and have a nice little lunch break with her man, Mike. You guys know that he's a politician out here in Georgia. So I don't know if he's still, I guess he is still a politician. Was he a lawyer? I think he was a lawyer also. But anyway, she gonna meet her man at the lounge cigar bar, type place. He comes, he's all suited and booted, and she's all boho chic. They're talking about the wedding. The wedding is coming up, and she's saying how she's got this coordinator who has everything down pat, and he was just like, y'all just let me know when to show up. I said, now if Mike ain't the dream husband to be, I know something, because honey, Mr. was not really trying to be this agreeable. Child, we argued more about that wedding and trying to get it done. I remember one time he told me that this is his wedding too. I was like, what the fuck? Nigga, we didn't change the damn colors 3 times for my bridesmaids' dresses. He didn't like this color. He didn't want this color. His mama was like, Roxanne, really, what difference does it make? They gonna wear a fucking cummerbund. I always laugh about how we used to, oh my God, that wedding was so fucking stressful. And he even got on his mama nerves. That's how you know, child. Anyway, Eva says, no, the girl is so great that even Eva doesn't have to be involved. So yeah, she's got a really good coordinator, good for them. She's saying how she's been hanging out with Nene and she just really loves Nene, and Nene's a good, role model, someone she could look up to that's, been married for many, many years. And so she wants Nene to be at the wedding because Nene is the sister that she's always wanted. Ain't that sweet? I said, oh shit, that's Cynthia. Better watch out. Eva looked like she's trying to move in on her girlfriend. Then we see Portia. Okay, we already meeting the mama. Her and Dennis are going to dinner. They get there first, and Portia tells us,
I really hope that this goes well. If it doesn't go well with Dennis's mom, then our relationship is really going to be tough.
So mama get there, and mama look like she don't take no shit. She kind of just look at that Portia the whole time like, I said, girl, do you know that Portia is the star and your son ain't? Okay, maybe mama didn't know that because Mama looked like Portia trying to get some from Dennis. Shit. Portia, I got you a gift. She was like, no, you didn't. She was like, yes, I did. I did get you a gift. Okay, got her a real nice Louis Vuitton, look like a pocket agenda. Mama not impressed. Once we get the one-sided gift pleasantries out of the way, Mama want to know what's going on with this relationship.
So I hear you're the queen of the hot dog thing.
And Mama says, yeah, I am. Okay, and so, he worked real hard on it too. That's why I'm trying to figure out why he even got time to be fooling around with you.
Well, when we went out, it was love at first sight.
That Mama said, love at first sight. Dennis was like, he didn't know it was going to go this rough this immediately. He says, yeah, from the very beginning, he knew he loved her. And, Portia was just like,
I wasn't going to say nothing, but yeah, on our first night, he told me he loved me.
I tried all them juicy curves and everything. Dennis was holding on. He was like, baby, I love you. Next thing you know, baby, he was all the way in. Mama was just like, so y'all in love? Y'all not talking about getting married already, are you? Okay, Portia was just like, well, looking for the drink. Damn, Mama, we ain't even had appetizers yet. You already throwing these hard-ass questions at me, honey. I said Mama act like Dennis is the star. And baby, if the mama don't think that about their own child, then I don't know what to tell you. We just kind of tiptoe around that marriage thing. But, Mama ain't really feeling this whole conversation. She just sort of looking, sitting back, observing, like, even when Portia tries to change the subject, she was just like, don't change the subject. Portia's like, oh. So then Mama said, well, what about a prenup? Again, Mama, who is the star? Listen, Portia don't want Dennis's money. Yes, we gonna have a prenup for sure. I said these little frankfurters that Mama got act like the nigga is Oscar Mayer or something. No, honey, he just got one little place out here that okay, I know he say he got trucks and he a promoter and all of that, but okay, Mama. I guess, Mama wasn't going to be right if she didn't come in there and kind of give, Portia the hard time. She probably happy, behind closed doors. But in front of the camera, we going to look at you like this the whole time. Then, y'all, we see my girl Shamari. Okay, her and her mother-in-law, they are out shopping. Actually preparing for the two little kings' birthday. Okay, the twins are about to be a year old, and Shamari, is that her name? Shamari, child, all these shies and she's. So, she wants it to be perfect, and they're cake tasting. Mama old school, okay? Mama look like Miss Ruby. Shit. Or she don't act like Miss Ruby as we get into this conversation a little bit, but definitely Mama is from that generation. We get the full story, Mama-in-law wasn't really feeling Shamari from the beginning because her son was Ronnie DeVoe and there was a lot of groupies and a lot of girls that was trying to get his attention. She was 20 years old when they got together. He was 32, I think I said. He's 12 years older than her. So, the mama was already just side-eyeing that whole situation as well. And really was not trying to give Shamari the time of day. Even after they had got married and they was together for some time, Mama still wasn't feeling her. Okay. And Shamari said it really hurt her feelings. She said one time that mama sent a Christmas card and just sent it to Ronnie DeVoe, and I said, ooh, child, these mamas can be something else to these girls, okay? And she said that, that really hurt her feelings. But the mama was like, well, as a woman, okay, come on, okay, Michelle. As a woman, you did not come and tell me how you felt. Well, the girl is young. You're not really making it easy for her. So I would imagine that it probably was hard for her to come and approach you and say, you make me feel A, B, and C. But the mama was like, but that was then, this is now. We don't do that no more. We done elevated. We good. You my daughter-in-law. I love you. You got the babies. You've been there through good times and bad. It look like this is really what it is. And Shamari was like, yeah, even during that time, we was having, a hard time. Our relationship was going through some things. Did you know that we had an open relationship? I said, okay, yeah, this really ain't like Ruby. Because my mama, I wish I would tell my mama that I was in a fucking open relationship. My mama wouldn't even know what the hell that is. It's open like what? Oh, I was like, girl, you telling this lady this? Did you know? No, the mama ain't knew. Why would she know? Shamari was, is that her name? Why do I always feel like I'm saying her name wrong? Yeah, Shamari. Shamari, yeah, said that, she was bi-curious. So she had then opened the relationship up so that, Ronnie was fucking around anyway, probably. So she was just like, you going to do what you going to do, and I'm going to do what I'm going to do. She was with a couple of chicks, she said, for about a year and a half. And, it didn't work for her. The mama was like, that's right, because you let the devil in. I said, child, I still can't believe that the mama just sitting here talking to her like they talking about the weather. Girl, you ain't supposed to be talking to your great... Child, I wish I would. Oh, I know my mama is turning over in her grave right now. That was then. This is now. Shamari and Ronnie, they had to close it back up because, they realized that the grass was not greener. So now we back on track. Okay. They bring the cake out, thank goodness. Because I was like, child, what else she going to tell this mama? We don't need to know everything on episode 4. They bring the cake out and, it's like the kings. I told you it's going to be the kings and, crowns and blue and gold and all of that. And she tastes it. The mama loves it. Okay. Mama-in-law loves it. That means we got to get it. $900 for 2 birthday cakes. $900 fucking dollars, girl. If you don't take that ass to Publix, get you one of them grocery store cakes. Them the best ones. I don't know why y'all be fucking around with these expensive ass cakes. Shit. And if you really do good, you can get that motherfucker fresh off the oven. But yeah, Publix. Y'all don't sleep on Publix. Mm-mm. And then Cynthia, more uncomfortable scenes with Cynthia and her man, Mike. What can I say about them? The whole time that she talks to him, she's always like, I was like, oh, this child just don't know how to be with a man, don't she? Okay, but I mean, whatever. Mike is in LA, he's still got to finish up his show there. She's here in Atlanta. She has to, obligations to this show here. So they're in a long distance relationship. Okay. And I imagine that it's hard, but they've been together for some time now. They really like each other, and yada, yada, yada. They even have a hashtag together. Okay. See, heal, chill. Okay, y'all see that on Instagram. That's Cynthia Hill, I guess she's really talking about marrying this man. I said, girl, let's get through this season first before we get to talking about all this. But, yeah, he's on the phone with her and she's telling him that she's having a Bailey Q as opposed to a barbecue. And all the girls are coming, and so that's what we about to prepare for. The day of the Bailey Q is here, and it's the theme is red, white, and blue. Independence Day. It's the weekend, I guess, of 4th of July, and she's got the girls all coming. They all have to wear, red, white, and blue, show their patriotic side. Everybody has to bring a dish, but honey, Portia do her one better. Portia man then sent the whole meal down there. Okay, the hot dog king of Atlanta then sent all of the food down there, and Cynthia wasn't expecting that. Okay, he did the damn thing. So then we just gotta wait for the girls to get there. First, Nene and Marlo gets there. Nene comes with the cake. That motherfucker look like it's from Publix, if you ask me. Okay, y'all don't sleep on Publix. Marlo brings her a rhinestoned out fishing pole. It was cute. And they just getting inside and getting acquainted with everybody there. They go outside and Nene tells them that Eva wants her to be in the wedding. I was like, in the wedding? But then they showed a flashback of Eva saying, that she wanted her to do a speech about marriage in her wedding, So Nene is all flattered, and, both Marlo and Cynthia just sort of like, okay, because, Cynthia still got a bad taste in her mouth from the shit that went on with Will last season. And Marlo was just like, I just feel like we don't really know her. I think Marlo might be one of my favorite voices too, y'all. Well, good, it probably was going to be born without you. Nene was like, no, I don't think so. You guys just have to really get to know her. Nene knows another side of her. And, she is a little bit different when it's just Nene and Eva hanging out as opposed to all of the girls. Okay, and speaking of all the girls, they all start trickling in one by one. Kandi and Karma, they show up next. Okay, Kandi, I'm not going to bring the tea that I got on Dennis last week. I'm going to leave that away. Will you please stop talking about this nigga? Damn, Kandi, you act like what he eats make you shit. Girl, if you don't get off that boy's back. Then Shamari come looking like one of the 5'7" mannequins. I said, girl, now you don't have on a bandeau. Child, that thing was, you zip it up on the side and this here, that there, and these high waist jeans. Girl, I was like, oh, okay. And then Tanya shows up. This is the other one that they was testing to be on the show, but they said she was pretty boring, so she didn't get, but this is why they was testing her. She shows up. Nene says that Tanya is a whole lot like Marlo, okay, that she is into labels and that she, is really designer conscious and fashionable, okay. Then at one point she gonna say, look at Marlo over there, and Marlo look at her like, girl, please, Tanya will never touch this. And I was like, I agree. Not by that little display of what Tanya had on anyway. Now then we see Portia and Lauren and Shamia. They on their way there. Portia tells Shamia,
I just feel like with you and Eva, it was still some bad blood there. I thought you guys made up.
And Shamia was like, yeah, I thought we made up too. I thought everything was good. But Portia lets her know that she said some shady shit when they all went to go see, what's the name of the group? The group with Shamari, when they went to go see them. So, she just not real sure. But she don't want Shamia. She don't want Shamia to go in there, all riled up and rah-rah and ready to fight. I said, well, so you would tell her right when you on your way there then, huh? You didn't want to get her all riled up, but you warned her 15 minutes before you fixing to walk in the door, okay? Well, Shamia seems like she kind of takes it in stride, okay? She pregnant. She got bigger fish to fry. Fuck, she can't be worried about that, okay? She hungry, okay? Portia too.
Girl, I'm about to... Y'all, please don't be embarrassed by me, because I am about to eat a whole bunch of food.
She pull out this pickle. Shamia wanted, little do we know that Portia pregnant too, child. They all know why we keep on dancing around this subject. Back at the party, Eva and a friend of hers gets there. Did they even introduce the friend? I was looking down taking notes. I was just like, the friend was kind of standing back there like, what I'm supposed to be doing? But it looks like Cynthia and Eva, we're going to try to get off on a good start. She's there and or whatever. Okay. Again, we see Marlo and Tanya and Nene. They allowing Marlo to critique Tanya. Oh, okay, I see you got your Valentino shoes on. You look fashionable. I was just like, Valentino shoes from a few seasons back, but people do still wear them. So, I don't listen. Don't let me say nothing, because, bitch, I can't afford no fuck. I mean, I guess I could afford them, but I still ain't got around. My pocketbook ain't set up where I have, come around and paying $800 for some shoes yet. That is definitely a dream of mine. I want to be able to comfortably buy a Chanel bag, a Rolex watch, and some Louboutin shoes. I mean, I could do it. But nigga, I'm saying comfortably. Okay, those are definitely on the list. But anyway, Shamia and Portia and Lauren get there. Eva, why she got two people with her when we only supposed to bring one? Because Shamia is already halfway on the show. So why you so worried about it, Eva? So we about to get ready to go downstairs. Everybody is just kind of sitting around laughing, talking. Kandi even jokes around with Shamari about Ronnie talking about her performance on stage. But yeah, let's go downstairs, where everybody can get a little bit more comfortable. Okay, Portia.
My man is so amazing. He brought all his little wieners down here for everything. I guess he was trying to impress the girls, but he is so amazing.
So Portia's man, honey, he gonna take care of all of the everything. And good thing he did, because I didn't see too many people bringing up that much food. But we get downstairs and Cynthia's come up with a fun game. It's called Pass the Peach. Okay, they got questions in a bucket. You pull the question out and you read it. And then if you have the peach, you have to answer it. If you don't want to answer the question, you pass the peach on to the next housewife. So the first question is, who needs the most fashion help? Well, I already know who the fuck it needs to be in that room. But nobody wants to answer that. We're going to pass the peach, pass the peach, pass the peach. If finally make it over there in Portia's hands, and Portia just compares Kandi to Shamari, says that they both have on red, white, and blue, but so they maybe them two was like, in competition with each other. Eva jumps in and says, well, if we gonna really keep it all the way 100, okay, looking at Kandi, looking at Shamari, okay, Kandi is the more fashionable of the two. Shamari mad that Portia even brought it up, like, what the hell she got on over there trying to talk about me? I said, girl, just look. You was on the bottom of that pole, but be glad that you don't have Marlo don't have you in her crosshairs, because Marlo know good damn well that she was the worst one, but Marlo had a problem with Eva, so Marlo says, "Oh, Shamari, you're fashionable." Lies don't care who tell it, baby. And speaking of lies, who's the biggest liar? Well, in the past I would say Portia, but in the future I'll say Eva. How you know Eva gonna be the future liar? Just starting shit, okay? Eva was like, "Excuse me, like, why are you picking on me about who gonna be lying in the future? We don't know who you are." And Eva was like, "And I don't know who you are either," okay? Marlo called her ass basic. I was cracking up. I don't know why that simple read is so funny to me when you call somebody basic. And Eva was like, "Honey, I have been on the top since I was a teen, so, you know, people know who I am. People know who both of y'all are at this point. And you guys both on the same show, so stop all this arguing." And since Eva's there and she seems to want to be hazed in, okay, we gonna all jump on Eva. You know, Kandi,
well, really, I should give you the peach because you was being real shady last week when you talked about Shamia.
Eva was like, "Wait, okay, but damn, it was, you know, after life and light, then shit, it's still shade, right? Damn, I thought that this is what we do around here, okay?" But they still was kind of, you know, giving old Eva the look like, you better lay off of Shamia. But Shamia actually seemed like she was okay. Shamia didn't get, you know, her approach, I think this season might be a little different than it was last season. Then, again, since we on Eva, Cynthia says, "Well, I found out that you told people that, you know, I paid Will to date me." Okay, and Eva was just like, "Well, I don't know that to be true, but did you say it or not?" Okay, Cynthia was like, "Let me tell you something, honey. Cynthia Bailey will never pay a man to date her at all. Okay, that's Andy's job. So I don't appreciate it, but just let it be known that I'm not gonna never be paying nobody to be with me, honey." Cynthia shut that on down. I said, "Oh, Cynthia, she must have got word that that's Nene's best friend now." Now let's move on from there. Who's the freakiest? Oh, you guys know everybody looks at Kandi. Okay, old bedroom Kandi herself. Kandi gets the peach and throws it to Portia.
Well, she's freaky, but she don't want nobody to know it.
Okay, I guess you would know though, wouldn't you? Portia was just like,
I was freaky, but I do everything but backdoor.
Kandi was just like, "No, you told me that you did do backdoors, but you don't do it no more."
I was just like, are we really talking? Is backdoor considered freaky? I mean, isn't it just what you like and what you don't like? Like, you know, some people like backdoor, some people like backdoor ain't for me. Okay, TMI, but that shit make me feel like I got a boo-boo. You know, I ain't supposed to be getting that feeling when I'm having sex. So yeah, that is not for Roxanne. But if that's what you like to do, then hey, more power to you. Okay, I know people say, "No, you just got to get past." Baby, I can't get past. Let me get off this subject. Anyway, I didn't really know backdoor was considered being super freaky these days, but maybe so. Next question. Raise your hand if you've been in an open relationship. Oh, this is Shamari's time. She jumped up and she put her hands out like, "Me! I was in an open relationship." I said, "Girl, you gonna hate that you did that. That social media is gonna be all over you." But you know what? They say that this is what they want on the show. So they want to know how it works. Nene says, "Is it just open like dating or is it fucking?" Oh, it's fucking. Okay. Oh, okay. Well then, you know, enlighten us. Well, again, Shamari was bi-curious and, you know, some girls that she wanted to be with. And, you know, she let Ronnie go and do whatever he wanted to do, but it didn't work out for him. They asked her, "Are there any rules?" And she said, "No, there were no rules." And I'm thinking to myself, like, well, that cannot be a good thing. And there's no boundaries, if there's no lines drawn, of course that shit is gonna blow up. Okay, motherfuckers be doing all kind of craziness. You know, you got to have that shit written out, syllabus, outline. Like, again, Shamari said she just did it for a little while. Hell, Roddy was already fucking around with everybody anyway. You know, she did it with 2, he did it with 10, 20, could be, you know, who knows more. But the grass wasn't greener, so she stopped it. Then the last question, okay, who would you take in this group? Now, who the fuck wrote these fucking questions? Andy, I'm gonna need your nasty ass to stop trying to get these girls to all sleep with each other.
Oh, Lord, let all of the lesbians come out.
We always trying to get them to go gay on this show. Every single season. Andy needs something better to do with his fucking time. Alright, Rockstars, let me get off of here. Okay, we got to do the soul Soul Train Music Awards review. I'm gonna go on and throw that up for y'all, you know, for your enjoyment. So let me get off of here. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Rox. The channel is for It's Rox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, Roxstars. Bye.